So I'm hearing that Karmelo Anthony is now being charged with first-degree. If that is true, I guess the prosecution knows something that we all knew all along. And it appears that finally, the Metcalf family just might be able to get some justice for the senseless death of their son. I mean, at the end of the day, one kid gets to enjoy a brand new house, brand new cars, shopping spree, walk down the aisle and graduate, while the other won't be able to be with his family and friends or walk down the aisle. So I'm curious to see how this is all going to play out. And if Mr. Anthony is convicted, I'm sure that somewhere down the line, some liberal president will then pardon him. But in the meantime, I sure hope that the Metcalf family gets the justice that they deserve. Though it won't bring their son back, but it'll bring some kind of satisfaction knowing that the killer of their son was put in prison. And no, this is not about race. This is about right versus wrong. Race has nothing to do with it. 2 children's lives were taken that day. One by bad choices, the other by a knife.
According to reports, Austin Metcalf's dad is making...
Yes, one day ago, I reported a video on this platform where a lot of women came out on social media talking about that this teen is not being charged. Now, it is clear, according to this article, Track Militant Strategy takes a teen charged as adult under controversial law in Texas. This guy might be facing life imprisonment. I don't know if you've seen this. I have a couple of videos. I'm going to show you what exactly is going on. When you take a look at this, the father of a Texas high school student athlete star by another student is seeking answers from the school district for allowing his sons accused to graduate. This father is not giving up. I've been reporting videos over and over about this situation. He says over his body that he would not live to see this happen. These people are not happy. Take a look at this crazy guy.
I wasn't gonna stop him. I'm gonna maybe take a little ass whooping and then maybe try to catch one of them slipping and bust his head, but I'm not gonna try to kill nobody. You guys, it's like you think that you could just kill somebody and there's no consequence. Why would you put yourself in a position going to an event where you're gonna confront these kids and you're bringing a knife with the premonition that if something, actually, excuse me, with the preconceived notion that if something jumps off, I'm gonna pull this knife out and I'm somebody. Dude, that's stupid, man. No matter if you don't want to take a little fist. I mean, that's just part of growing up in high school and being a teenager, fighting and getting your head sometimes, black eye. But it's these kids nowadays. You guys cannot take a beating. You cannot take a little ass whooping, a little jumping. I've got jumped multiple times. Multiple times. I didn't go and shoot anything, ride by, hanging out the window, people. I just said, okay, when I catch him next time, I'm gonna catch a head up fade. A lot of you guys, you talk so.
A lot of people find it kind of hard to believe that there are a lot of intelligent, brilliant, young brown people, especially our young people. They find it kind of hard. I'm gonna say it like this. Anthony Metcalf's family, my condolences to you and everything, but stop. It was self-defense. This young man earned his degree. He worked hard for it, and he deserves it. And for those that are constantly in my inbox or constantly putting comments in the comment section saying, oh, you just wrong because I'm taking up for one of ours, I'm going to keep taking up for him. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep taking up for him. Nothing changed. My heart's still pure. And my response to this news that I'm going to show you guys, it was self-defense. And you're innocent until proven guilty.
Yes, struggling to play both sides is not working with this guy. Yeah. He's supporting Karmelo, what he did. At the same time, playing that card. When I look at people like this, I really wonder how they feel when they do videos like this, talking this way. Oh, I'm feeling for the Metcalf family.
According to reports, Austin Metcalf's dad is making a last attempt to stop a high school from rewarding his child, and that's by allowing him to get his high school diploma, the killer. I want to know your thoughts on this. So in case you don't know, Austin Metcalf, pictured here on the left, was stabbed to death by Karmelo Anthony, pictured here on the right. This was at a school-funded track meet, and it was in Frisco, Texas a few weeks ago. Austin's father, Jeff Metcalf, is now reportedly challenging Karmelo's school's decision to let him graduate. Jeff has reportedly filed a formal complaint regarding Centennial High School giving Karmelo his diploma, and that's despite Karmelo being accused of killing Alston. Well, I mean, he actually admitted that he did so, but he claimed it was self-defense. Dominique Alexander, who is the spokesperson for the Anthony family, for Karmelo's family, has reportedly confirmed that Jeff Metcalf has challenged the school's decision to give Karmelo his diploma. Dominique said, now we've got a father who is filing a complaint to the T, or Texas Education Agency. Now, it's not really clear what the filing means in practice, but it is one of the few ways that Jeff can contest to the graduation and Karmelo being awarded his high school diploma. Now, originally, Frisco Independent School District wanted to expel Karmelo due to killing Alston, and that would have automatically meant he would not be able to graduate. However, a few hours after a press conference last month, Dominique said that the school reversed that move to do that to Karmelo. Now, Karmelo will not actually be allowed to participate in the ceremony or be there to walk across the stage because he is still under house arrest. Last week, Dominique, the spokesperson, said they are trying to arrange an early graduation and that the school has now agreed to let him graduate. So what do y'all think? Is Jeff Metcalf right in doing this? So I think it's clear by now I'm nowhere on Karmelo's side. But with this certain situation, I do have mixed emotions, but my feelings are starting to change a little bit. Here's my thing. So at first I was like, okay, he earned his credits. He had a high GPA, so he should get that diploma that he earned and he should be able to graduate. However, after learning that had the school expelled him, he would have automatically not been able to graduate, that changes my opinion a bit. He indeed should have been expelled in my opinion, and I thought this whole time he had been. This was at a school event. He literally took another student's life at a school event. Why on earth was he not expelled from that school? Not only that, Alston's not getting the opportunity to graduate because he is no longer here with us. It's just one big mess, I know that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, but do remain respectful to me and others. This case is very heated and emotionally charged. For more updates into this case and other true crime news, make sure to hit that follow button.
So as we all suspected, teen Austin Metcalf will be tried as an adult. Karmelo is going to be charged as an adult, and he's going to have perhaps a chance at parole in 40 years. Of course, if he's convicted. This should be a learning lesson to all youth that you cannot bring weapons to school. I don't care what race you are, you should not be bringing weapons to schools. Those are the pew-pewers. And in this situation, the jabbers. Because if you do, you're going to end up in prison for a very long time. And for the people in my comments saying, well, you need to learn how to teach your kids how to keep their hands to themselves. Listen, even if kids don't keep their hands to themselves and they go out for a physical fight, yeah, he would have gotten in trouble for that. Okay, remember that. If he literally harmed him in any way and he was alive, he would have had consequences for that. But because he decided to take his life, guess who gets it now? This one does. All right? It's just plain old facts. So the whole thing of keep your hands to yourself, that wasn't only his tent, that, I didn't know Austin was the tent police. Listen, none of that matters. What matters right now is the fact that he's going to be in prison for 50 until he's 57 years old.
Yes, there are always people on the comment section doing that every single time. Oh, you don't do this. Oh, you don't. It is crazy. There is no sufficient text you can justify that taking away someone's life is okay. There is nothing you can tell me. Yes, like she said, nothing but the truth. People still strongly justify it. Crazy, right? Now this guy will face the consequences of his decisions. Imagine staying up to 40, 50 years in prison. And the guy is even brilliant. Like she quoted there, if they just fought, yeah, the two could have faced consequences for doing that. Maybe lighter punishment, not this. This should be actually be a lesson to people. It is not always good to go to that length, no matter how angry you are. Yes, I just wanted to report this so you can see exactly what is going on. This is just an update. He has been charged. I put out a video. The other day, people were like, oh, The fact that the guy has not been charged, it means the case is over, things like that. I had to do research to see if I can pick up videos to show you the length at which the case has reached. I want to appreciate people supporting me, sharing out my videos. God bless you abundantly. If you see clips after my videos, that is always for the YouTube algorithm.
Who effing who?
People line up for my advice, and you're walking away like I'm stupid. It's like I've written books, I've given speeches.
Why don't we choose more carefully who we're going to lionize? Not just us, but like the Harvards and the MITs of the world. Look,
There are just many natural reasons why marriage, infertility, trying to have kids makes things difficult. It's like I try to tell couples, of course it's hard. Just listen to what I said.
there's something wrong with this person. Like, she's seriously depressed here, and actually found a way to bitch and moan about how hard it is to live in the White House.
What did you make of Donald Trump's post this morning alleging that since I said I hate Taylor Swift, she's no longer hot?
Justice will prevail.
It also shouldn't be racial.
Require Karmelo to run. He had
100.
Has been overwhelming. The lies in their amplification.
This is not going to end. Right is right and wrong is wrong. All good.
If you see any clips after this, that is just for the YouTube algorithm.
What if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense because kids in here and resolve this issue is called conflict resolution.
Again, the evidence is still coming in.
This is definitely a self-defense case because it always is one until you look at the facts of the case and compare the two. You have to compare who was the initial aggressor.
Bedroom, because she's fearful of what might happen to her.
Followers for anything, and then
Registration Act is
talking about this man,
My summary of the first 100 days is that
if film and TV productions continue to
first term, and you will be very...
Once again, the field was littered with Wintour does every year. This Karmelo Anthony case.
Live in the White House. Many people
Like a little unhinged drunk.
And black people don't want to live around ratchet black.
When a hero like Bruce Springsteen...
Holy crusade. Let them all in. Border